Hey y'all, I've been working on this green telly today. Just got it wired up and was putting the pick guard on, and I had to do a little doctoring around this control plate right here to make it fit. So now I've just got two screws in it where it's going to go. So now I'm going to have to take it back off and trim this neck pocket out. It's not going to fit the way I thought it would, but I'll fix it. And I've got it, like I said, I got it wired. And I've told you guys about this guitar before, but for those that have missed it, I'm going to tell you about this guitar. There's a guy out there on YouTube. His channel is Stevo552. It's Stevo with two E's. Well, Stevo has a rock garden. In several of these different music communities that I go to, he has taken people's channels and their names and stuff and painted rocks and put them in his rock garden, and he's got a lot. I don't know how many, but a lot. Well, there's another guy, his name was Rich. His channel was RichGT, or is it GT? Yeah, RichGT350r. His channel, he had this 350 GT, this beautiful car he was really proud of. But I don't know if everybody knew it, Rich was also an artist, man. He could take a piece of metal and just do anything with it. If you go to his channel, RichGT350r, go to his shorts and look at some of his artwork. Absolutely amazing. But anyway, Rich passed away, and you know, like I said, Steve had put our names on the same rock, which made him and I rock brothers. And that's what we called each other, rock brothers. Well, I'd started this guitar, and Rich was really into it, and wanted me to paint it British Racing Green. So it is. It's, you know, that's not what the can of paint says it is, but this is as close as I could get to it. And I've dedicated this guitar to him since then. On the headstock, I have Rich GT350R, and I don't think you can see that down there. It says, "In memory of my rock brother." Rich was a really good guy. But anyway, I'm going to finish this guitar up. I won't get it done. It's about midnight around here, so I'm not going to get it done tonight. This neck's been sitting around for a while, so I want to repolish the frets and treat this fretboard, and I want to polish up the back of the neck. I'll be using this beeswax polish on that and the fretboard. But let's check the resistance on these pickups and see what we got going here. Plug my handy dandy little cord in. Hey Casey, I've got a couple little minute scratches on this thing. Talking to Casey from String Pickers. Him and I had a good conversation the other day about some rubbing compounds and stuff. But I'm going to try both sets of rubbing compound, Casey, on these little scratches and compare them and see what they do. I'll do the Minerza, I think it's called, and the 3M, and I'll let you know. Alright, neck pickups reading 7.12, if you guys can see that. I don't know if this will help you or not. Bridge pickups at 7.79. Middle 3.77, which is normal. Usually it's about half of whatever the pickups are. So they're pretty close to being the same pickup, or same resistance, I mean. 7.12 or 3 and 7.79. They're close. Alright, let's check and make sure we're grounded right. Make sure everything's got a good ground. That can become an issue if you're not careful. Let's turn this beeper on. Well, electricians don't know how to use a meter. Alright. You guys probably can't hear that. Let's go from the jack to this cover plate. I got ground there. Got a good bridge ground. That cover's grounded. That's it. We got good grounds. I'll take care of that. What else am I going to tell you? I think that's it. Like I said, I'm going to have to take this pick guard back off, trim that out. Looks like I'm going to have to pop some new holes. Since I moved this down here, this was all jacked up. And I've got that purple thin line's done except for the string trees, and I do have string trees now. I think John over at Smoky Ear Guitars is the one that told me about these string trees that go on the tuners themselves. I haven't tried them yet, but I do have them. Let me think. Well, anyway, I've got that one done. I want to get this one done in that cigar box. And then I'll have somebody come over here that can play these for you instead of me fumbling around on them trying to scratch something out. I'll have somebody that can play. That should be about it for now. Oh, that red Strat, man, I am having some problems with the finish on that. I should have had it off the mount over there, but I still got it mounted. I'll show you what's going on. I'm thinking about sanding that thing completely down to wood again and starting over. I've got some issues. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to try something different tomorrow with the wet sanding on it and see if that does the trick. If it doesn't, I'll probably start over on that thing. This one I painted at least 3 times, maybe 4. If you go back and look at some of these videos, I really screwed up a few times using that paint that never cures forever or ever or ever. Never cures. I waited 6 weeks on it, still hadn't cured. But anyway, that'll be it for now, man. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully this will be strung up and ready to go. And I'll be working on that cigar box. I believe I've got everything for it now. And decided to put the skulls facing down while the guitar is in a horizontal position. As you're playing it, they'll be facing the floor, jaw down. That was the most consensus on the comments on that. It's kind of what I figured I'd probably do anyway. Alright, y'all, take care. I'll see you later.